15-year-old at home with his 12-year-old sister when burglars try to break in.
That's when investigators say the boy grabbed his dad's assault rifle and started shooting, and he hit one of the men repeatedly. This all unfolded this afternoon in the 2600 block of Royal Place Court.
A 15-year-old boy and his 12-year-old sister had been home alone in the Mount Royal Village subdivision. And at about 2:30, a pair of home invaders tried the front and back doors, then broke a back window.
A young boy was protecting his sister. You know, he was in fear for his life and for his sister's life.
The brother grabbed his father's assault rifle and knew what to do with it. His dad is a Precinct 1 deputy constable.
We don't try to hide things from our children in law enforcement.
The children were not hurt. The home invaders fled, leaving a trail of blood. Two suspects showed up at Tomball Hospital. One, the adult, had multiple gunshot wounds and was flown to Memorial Hermann Hospital. The second, a juvenile, was taken back here. Detectives walked the suspect through the crime scene. Meantime, neighbors say burglars had recently struck the two houses next door, which included the deputy's home.
They stole everything, what they have inside.
And this may be the last time, at least for these suspects. In Northwest Harris County, Sherman Chow, 11 News.
We begin tonight with a gripping story you'll see only on 7.
A brave mom takes aim to protect her family from home invaders busting down the door.
Take a good look at the 3 teenage punks caught here on surveillance video. They don't know it yet, but they've picked the wrong home to rob. They break down the door and race in, only to find the mom inside, locked, loaded, and about to pull the trigger of this rifle. One of these young thugs also has a handgun he drops right here as they make a run for it. Then he boldly picks it up and goes in one more time, only to get another dose. The brave mother in the home was defending her 2 young children here on Woodrow Wilson. She and her husband recently had security cameras installed after a different break-in attempt just 2 weeks ago. This time, she didn't have time to feel fear, only to react.
I let them know I had a gun once they was in the house, and they challenged me and said I don't have a gun. So that's when I shot off the first round. I wasn't feeling anything at the moment. I got scared afterwards.
Once she called 911, Detroit police were quick to respond and go after these 3 thugs. It didn't take long for them to get locked up.
The cops got all 3 of them and the gun they had. I give them a lot of credit because they handled it the same night.
We don't know exactly what these lowlifes came to steal, but one of the children inside knew mom would protect her and her valuables at all costs.
She said, "Oh no, Mommy, I don't want them to take my piggy bank or my toys."
Live downtown, Simon Shakette, 7 Action News. Carolyn, back to you.
Absolutely. They caught them so quickly. Have these kids been in trouble before? All 3 of them are teenagers, Simon?
Yes, they have. They are familiar to police, and they're certainly taking that into account. They will be charged soon in this case as well.
The surveillance video captures it all. 4 suspects, armed and dangerous, attempting to invade his southwest side home.
The victim was able to get back inside his house, close his door, semi-barricade it, reach for a weapon that was easily accessible.
That's when you hear gunfire. The 4 men retreat, get into their car, but not before the homeowner's bullets hit the windshield.
I am very watchful from where we live, and I think everybody has a right to defend their property.
This man, who doesn't want to show his face, says he's only spoken to his neighbor a few times over the last year and a half. He says this kind of violence is too close to home.
You know, you see it on TV, you see it on all urban night, and you feel sorry for someone else who had to go through it, but now when you're living it, you just got to deal with it.
As for the suspects, they all got away, but police did find the getaway car a short while later.
It's about 4 a.m. A stolen minivan charges into the reinforced front door.
Someone driving a minivan, 3 guys charges to the door, so, you know, it was a lot of guys out there, like I said. So I believe that if they would have gone through the door, I would have been dead.
Muir fired several rounds at intruders trying to break into the store. Police say 20-year-old suspect Deshaun Bird McQuay was struck 3 times. It's believed the burst in the video is from a shot that struck a padlock. Authorities cleared the store owner, determining he acted within the law when he fired those shots.